And we are underway. Well, no, we're not. The Tipper, they're going to re-jump it here one more time between Ryan Crest and Alex Weston. Roger Mertens there tipping it up. Must be too nervous about the Bison tonight. He tips it up again, and that almost was another re-tip. But the Bearcats will come away with it finally, as Komorowski will get the pass on the right side to Johnny Heisler. And North Star the basketball as we start things off here. As a pass up top of the key to Quillbang. Christian, a shot from 18 is up and no good. It's short. Rebound's going to come off to Steiger, who is going to be fouled by Matthew Hunt. Matt will get his first team foul against either squad here this evening. 7:46 to go first quarter. Cavalier will possess the ball for the first time tonight. And it looks like the Bearcats are going to try a 2-on-2 zone here to start things off. Here's Carl, the pass to the free throw line to Bearcats. Left side of Robbins. Block a three. It's on the way. It's in the hole. Rock Robbins with a triple. And now Cavalier will try full court pressure off the made basket. Komorowski will dribble up against Robbins. Jaden, who's been bothered by a wrist injury, which is suffered in the football season, gets a pass. They work it now to Quillbang. Quillbang over to Weston. Weston goes down right corner to Komorowski. Looks in for Quillbang. He's being guarded by Crest as they try to float a pass down low to him, and Crest ends up with it, or does he? Well, we're going to get a jump ball between Crest and Quillbang. Possession now will give it back to Cavalier. Tornadoes leading 3-0. 7:14 to go first quarter. Boys basketball tonight from Candu here on 95.7. As the inbounds will come to Carl, Cavalier will bring it across. Pass over right side to Crest. Crest back to Carl. As they get it in the lane to Crest, he'll turn around. Shot from 13 is up and in. Ryan Crest with his first two. It's 5-0 Tornadoes. Bearcats will look to score again now as they come up against some pressure by Cavalier. Pass across the timeline to Komorowski. Jaden will dribble down to the left corner. Pass out to Quillbang. He looks at a three. Comes to Weston. Right side to Heisler. Heisler looking down. Now comes up top to Quillbang. 20 seconds on the shot clock. As Quillbang will look back for Heisler. Then a pass to Hunt left side. Hunt back up top to Heisler, right side to Weston. Weston free throw line to Hunt. He'll fly from 16. That shot is up and just off the mark. No good. Rebound's taken down by Cavalier. Tornadoes want to run as Carl will now hold it up as he surveys the defense, and a bounce pass comes right side to Steiger. Steiger looks back and gets it to Carl. Bearcats still on a 2-1-2 zone. Pass off center Robbins. There's a deep three, and it's going to be off the back iron. No good. Rebound chased down to the corner by Bearnson. Bearnson is going to be, well, he puts up a fake, and then his foul got Heisler off his feet. He'll draw a foul on Johnny Heisler down to the right corner. No shot of the foul, though. 2 team fouls against the Bearcats. 6:15 to go here first quarter. And again, 5-0 Tornadoes. Cavalier will inbound right in front of the North Star student section here. So pass will come to Steiger. Out by the timeline to Carl. Carl back to Steiger. Steiger will fly a three. That's up, and that's going to be no good. That's short. Rebound's taken down by Hunt. Outlet pass to Weston. The Bearcats have it back. Outlet Komorowski right side. As Jaden will bring it down right side to Heisler. He'll fly a three. That's on the way. It's in the hole. Johnny Heisler will get the Bearcats on the board. It's 5-3. Tornadoes lead down to 2. Carl again across the timeline. Left side, a pass to Robbins. Robbins slips it over right side to Carl. Now over to Bearnson. Cross-court pass to Robbins. He'll fake a three. He'll get around Weston to the baseline. Throws up a shot from there. No good. Rebound Creston. He'll put it up and in. Ryan Crest, a good position on the weak side to get the rebound and to put back 7-3 Tornadoes. 5:30 to play the first. Weston now will dribble up here against Bearnson. Floats a pass across and gets a pass there to Heisler to set things up now for North Star. Pass up top of the key to Hunt. He looks to dish down low. Nothing there. Hands it back to Quillbang. Christian wants to go back over right side. It goes to Komorowski. Man-to-man defense here by the Tornadoes. 10 seconds on the shot clock as they go to Quillbang right side. Quillbang looks for Weston. Now gets a pass left side, Komorowski. Now 5 seconds on the shot clock. Up top of the key to Hunt. Hunt to Quillbang. He'll put up a three with a crest right in his face, and the shot is up and just a little strong. He almost got that, but the rebound's taken down, and it comes off to Robbins. Cavalier has it behind the back dribble. Now Robbins in the lane. Looks to dish. Wants to go to Bearnson. He'll put up, well, no, he wanted to shoot, then wanted to pass at the last second to Steiger inside, and Steiger was not looking for the pass at all. It's going to go through his hands and out of bounds. Bearcats will have it back as the inbounds comes to Komorowski. Tornadoes leading here 7-3 with 4:40 to play in the first quarter. Boys basketball tonight here from Candu. Pass right side goes to Quillbang. Looks for the lob to Weston. Up top of the key to Heisler. He'll fly another three. It's on the way, and it rolls out. Rebound's taken down, and it comes to Crest. He'll dribble back across here for Cavalier. The pass will come down to the corner to Robbins. On a wing to Bearnson. Down to Carl up top. To Steiger. Steiger looking. Coming up top to Carl. Bounce pass back to Steiger. Steiger to Carl over right side to Robbins. Robbins looks for the cross quarterback, and he's going to travel. As he kind of stutter step too much. 2 turnovers on Cavalier. No TOs yet against the Bearcats. Yeah, North Star trailing 7-3. They'll have it again as we're just about halfway through the first quarter. Inbounds will come to Quillbang and a pass off to Komorowski. Jaden up top, and a pass over left side will be worked to Heisler. The lob into Quillbang. Shot on the baseline from 14 is over the basket. Rebound, though, is going to be a push against Bearnson going up against Matt Hunt. Dean Bearnson is going to pick up the first team foul here against Cavalier. And no shot of the foul there either, so the Bearcats will just inbound, but they'll have a fresh shot clock at 35 seconds on it. As Hunt will inbound to Weston. Quick shot for Alex. Shot from 14 on the baseline is no good. Rebound's taken down by Crest. Outlet pass to Carl. Carl races it up the floor, gets a pass to Bearnson. He's gone off at the baseline, now pulls it out, looks for Crest. Crest left side to Steiger, who will bluff a three. Get down to the baseline, shot from 10 is good. Wayne Steiger, not an easy shot for him, had hands in his face, but he gets the basket. 9-3 Tornadoes. 3:40 to go in the first. Heisler a pass back to Hunt. Lob into Quillbang. Quillbang down to Weston. Alex at three. It's on the way, and it's no good, too hard. Rebound comes off to Crest. To Carl. Bryce Laxdal screaming his team to push it as a pass comes up to Steiger. Is going to be fouled as he goes into the lane. Blocking foul will be called here against the Bearcats. And it's going to come against Alex Weston, his first 3 team fouls against North Star. 9-3 Tornadoes, and Cavalier will have the ball. As they look to inbound, Carl gets it. Now you get it to Crest. Wanted a quick pass to Robbins. It wasn't looking for it. It's picked up by Komrosky. Jaden will bring it back up top of the key. He's handed there by Robbins. Keeps his cool and gets a pass on the left side of Quillbang. Up top of the key to Heisler. Right side of Komrosky. Now to Weston. A turnaround shot at the baseline is no good, but a foul is going to be called against Bearnson. This is going to result in our first free throws of the night. They'll come to North Star and Alex Weston. Bearnson will get his second. 2 team fouls against Cavalier.
Second team foul.
And Weston in the line for 2 to try to close the gap to 4 points, which he would do if he could make both free throws. His first shot is up, and it is good. Not a senior on this North Star roster tonight, folks, and a junior is Alex Weston, a 6'6 junior. It's kind of unique here for North Star this year. No seniors and no sophomores on the roster. Second shot is up, and that's good. 2 for the line for Alex Weston. It's 9-5. Bearcats within 4. Cavalier again across as we close it on the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. Bounce pass up right side of Crest. Now to Carl. Carl left side to Steiger. They try to force it into Robbins. It's knocked away, but comes to Crest. And back it comes to Carl. He'll pull it out. Left side to Robbins. Robbins looks at a 3. Couldn't get it off. The swing on the right side of Bearnson. Bearnson across back over to Robbins. Left another 3. 10 seconds on the shot clock now for Cavalier. Up top of the key, it's Carl. Right side of Bearnson. Bearnson back to Robbins. He'll fly a long 3. It's in the hole as the shot clock is about to expire. Robbins nails his second 3, and it's 12-7. Cavalier leading by 7 points. 2.5 to go in the first. Heisler back for the Bearcats to Hunt. Lobs it, wanting to lob it into Quillbang. That pass is tipped and taken away, though, by Steiger. First turnover against North Star tonight. And Steiger will bring it back across to this team, leading by 7, having the basketball. 2:19 to go in the first. As it comes out to Carl, he'll set things up by the timeline. Pass to Bearnson, now to Steiger. Here's a 3 left side, and that's over the basket. Rebound's chased down by Quillbang. Quillbang to Komrosky. Bearcats another chance with 2 minutes to play in the first. Pass right side to Hunt. They're looking for Weston. They're doubling him up down low, up top of the key. It's work to Quillbang. Quillbang to Komrosky, and now he passed down to the corner to Heisler. Turn around to the baseline from 18 is up and in. Johnny Heisler leading the Bearcats now with 5 points. 12-7. Tornadoes lead down to 5. As Cavalier will come up, Bearnson is going to lose the basketball. It's on the floor. It looks like we're going to get a jump ball, but I believe the Bearcats will have possession. As Chase Walton and Riley Clem will check into the game here for the Tornadoes. Walton, a 6-foot senior. Clem, a 5'8 sophomore. Indeed, that'll be a turnover against Cavalier, their 4th. And the Bearcats will have the basketball as they inbound to Komrosky. 1:40 to go in the first quarter. 12-7. Bearcats down by 5, but again, they look to move in on that now as Komrosky brings a pass, dribbles actually over left side. Up top of the kid at Quillbang. Quillbang right side of Heisler, left wide open. A 3. It's in the hole. 2 3-pointers for Heisler here in the first quarter. Bearcats do it in 2 at 12-10. Cavalier right back. Here's Robbins. Free throw line to Crest. Crest has it knocked away. Gets it back. Goes right side to Steiger. In the corner to Walton. Inside to Crest, who gets around to Walton. Weston. He gets a basket and he's fouled. We'll see who this is whistled on. The hoop of the harm for Ryan Crest, and a foul is going to be called on Matt Hunt. That'll be his second. 14 fouls on North Star. And a chance for Crest to give the Tornadoes back a 5-point lead with an and 1 free throw here. And that is going to be no good, too hard. Rebound's taken down, and it comes off to Quillbank. 14-10. Bearcats down by 4. They've got it again, though, with 1:14 to go in the first. A pass off left side will come to Komrosky. Looks in for a Hunt, who's posted up. Pass comes top of the key to Weston. Weston almost lost it to Crest. Gets it back, goes to Heisler. Here's a long three for Johnny, and it's up and short. Rebound's taken down, and it bounced out to Cavalier. Steiger will dribble it across the timeline. Stops his dribble. Pass to Walton on the right wing in the corner to Crest to put up a three over Weston, and it's short. Rebound's taken down, and it comes out to Heisler. Bearcats on the outlet. Well, they are getting some instruction from Jeff Hagler, the Bearcats coach. He'll come across the timeline with 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Bearcats a pass right side to Heisler. 14-10 Tornadoes. Up top of the key, it's work to Weston. Bearcats to Quillbank left side. He'll fake, gets around Crest, goes in on Walton inside, and a shot will give it a foul. Looks like it's going to come to Chase Walton. As Roger Burton will signal 14, that's Chase's number, his first. And it'll be shots in the line for Christian Quillbank. He looks for his first points of the night. Yeah, he'll get 2 shots. His first shot is up, and it is too hard, no good. Christian averaging 18 points per game of the season, a 68% free throw shooter. This is his first shot there as the Bearcats will inbound, will sub for the first time. Terry Belzer, a 5'11 junior, will come on here for North Star. And a second shot by Quillbank is good. That'll make it a 3-point situation here, folks. Cavalier leading 14-11. 30 seconds to go, and the first shot clock is off. We'll see if the Tornadoes elect to hold it for one. Clem has it out by the timeline. Pass to Walton. On the left side, it comes to Robbins. 20 seconds now. It looks like they're going to try to run the clock down. Robbins and Clem just playing catch with it. Clem with a pass over right side of Walton. As it comes left side of Robbins. 10 seconds now to begin to work something. Work a play here with the Tornadoes. Here's Clem, a pass right side of Walton. 5 seconds. Now to Robbins. A long three for Rock is up and no good. Rebound to Steiger. He'll put it up. It's good at the buzzer. Blaine Steiger gets the rebound and put 16-11 lead for Cavalier over North Star as we begin quarter number 2. As an inbounds pass will come to Riley Clem. Matt Hunter's back into the game here for the Bearcats as we begin the second quarter. Cavalier with it as they look for a pass to Robbins. Steiger tries to force it. It's knocked away and stolen by Quillbank. That's 5 turnovers against Cavalier here in this first half. Bearcats now have it as they get it top of the key to Heisler. A catch and shoot three. It's in the hole. 3 triples for Johnny Heisler, and it's 16-14. Bearcats to within 2 as the Tornadoes trying to work this 2-3 zone down here with North Star. Almost threw a pass away, but Crest has it out top of the key to Robbins. Left side, Robbins fakes a 3. Nice pass inside to Steiger. Shot with the left hands up and good off the glass. There they work the zone nicely to the Tornadoes to give them back a 4-point lead at 18-14. 7:16 to play here in the second quarter. Komrosky across the timeline. Pass left side to Weston. It's in for Hunt up top to Quillbank. Quillbank looks back for Weston, finds him down in the corner. He'll pop from 18. It's no good. We had Robbins right with him that time, but the rebound's taken by Matthew Hunt. Pass back up to Komrosky. He'll put up a 3, and Jaden's 3 is up and won't go. Rebound comes to Weston. To Hunt, open 18-footer, and that's too hard. Rebound is going to be taken by Hunt. Nice pass inside to Komrosky. Couldn't quite handle it, but it ends up being knocked off the leg, it looked like, of Brock Robbins. It'll stay North Star basketball. Beerson and Carl will check back in for Cavalier. Walton and Clem will check out. Bearcats will inbound. With 32 seconds on the shot clock, inbounds pass will come off to Quillbank. Quillbank looks down in as Cavaliers now move to a little man-to-man and mixing out with the zone. They're the 2-3 zone now. Pass right side will come to Quillbank. Pass free throw on to Hunt. Back to Quillbank. An open 3 right corner is over the basket. Rebounds taken down by Crest. Cavaliers got it back, holding that 4-point lead. 6:29 to go, second quarter. And Crest to pass to Trent Carl. Carl looks back for Crest. It looks like he almost kind of stumbled, may have twisted an ankle over the right side. Pass the cross court to Robbins. Robbins down in the corner, and it's worked to Steiger. Steiger, pass right side to Carl, to Crest. Free throw line to Beerson. Beerson back, when they swing it to Crest right side. 10 seconds of the shot clock. Right side it comes now, and it's taken to Robbins. Now to Steiger. He'll put up a 3 in the left corner, and it's no good, but a foul on the rebound is going to be a push inside. They're going to call on Alex Weston. That's big. That's going to be his second. Robbie Peterson on the call there. Jeff Hagler visited with him about that. Weston is second. 5 team fouls against the Bearcats. Cavalier will inbound. They get a new shot clock and keep the ball under their basket as Robbins will inbound right corner to Carl. Carl pass to Crest. Free throw line pass to Robbins. 15-footer is in and out. Rebound is taken by Beerson. He'll put up a shot back up, and it's no good, but he's fouled. And he'll step to the line for 2 shots. This foul's going to be called on Christian Quillbank. And 16 fouls now against the Bearcats. So also Cavalier will shoot 2 with Bearson. It'll be in the bonus the rest of the half. And the first shot by Bearson is on the way and good. 19-14 Cavalier, 5:57 to go in the second. Bison are tied now, we're told, with New Hampshire after getting a long pass play for a TD. Second shot is up and no good. Bearson will miss that, so the Bison are tied at 7 with New Hampshire midway through the first quarter. Bearcats with the basketball now. The pass will come to Quillbang. It's 19-14 here. Cavalier leading North Star boys basketball tonight. As the Bearcats get a lob, Weston trying to find Quillbang. The pass knocked out of bounds by Ryan Crest. 16 seconds on the shot clock. The Bearcats will inbound as Clem will check in. And Steiger will get his first break of the night. The Bearcats will inbound as Hunt. So we'll lob it out to Komorowski. And Jaden Komorowski up top. Gets a pass over left side of Hunt. Hunt to Quillbang. Lob pass into him. Christian had it, lost it. He has it knocked out of his hands by Robbins. 6 seconds to go here on the shot clock. The Bearcats will try it again. They'll have to get something going in a hurry. Hunt will inbound to the baseline. Has Heisler wide open right side, but they get it to instead to Quillbang. Now to Komorowski. 1 second. Heisler doesn't see the shot clock, and it's going to run out before the Bearcats get a shot off, and it's going to be the second turnover against North Star. 5:20 to go, second quarter. Cavalier will inbound, leading 19-14. As it will inbound here to Trent Carl. As Carl works against Heisler, coming across the timeline. I was doubled up with Komorowski. That pass over left side is going to be taken to Clem. Clem to Bearson. Out to Carl. To Crest right side. And Crest across court pass to Robbins. He'll set and shoot a 3. Shot is up and no good. Rebound is over the basket. Rebound's taken out by Quillbang. Outlet pass to Komorowski. Now North Star trying to run. Trying to get a pass to Weston. And Weston's going to step out of bounds as the pass a little too far out for him. And it's going to be a turnover, the third now against North Star. Cavalier again at that 5-point lead. Been a while since we've seen a score change here with 4:55 to go in the half. Cavalier will try that again. Is trying to extend their lead as Carl comes across the timeline. Picked up by Komorowski. Yeah, as they go to Clem, back to Carl. Now free throw line, it comes to Bearson. Bearson to Clem. Clem on the baseline. Shot from 13 is up and in. Riley Clem will get a basket to make it 21-14. Tornadoes by 7. 4:29 to go in the half. And back across will come Weston. He'll race across the timeline. We're going to pass left side to Komorowski. Nice pass on the baseline to Quillbang. Quillbang shot goes up and good off the glass. Tough shot for Quillbang between 2 defenders, and he got it to go. 21-16, Bearcats within 5. Cavalier up top again with Carl. Again, the Bearcats still setting up in that 2-3 zone, which they've been used the entire game. Pass right side will go to Creston. Now back to Carl. 4 minutes left to go here in the first. Carl bounce pass to Crest. Crest drops it down to Robbins. He'll put a shot at the glass, up and in. Tough pass for Brock Robbins to handle. Had a little mustard on it, but he got it just fine and put it in the basket. So 23-16, back to a 7-point advantage for Cavalier. Komorowski double team for a moment. Gets out of that. Gets a pass back from Quillbang. Looks for Hunt, who's posted up inside. Hunt gets around Clem. Shot off the glasses, up and in. It got the 5'8" Riley Clem guarding Matt Hunt down low, and Matt just took that right in, the 6'2" junior. Took it right in for his first basket of the night. 23-18. Cavaliers lead down to 5. Tornadoes on the left side of Robbins. As they work it up top of the key, they'll go right side of Crest. Crest to Robbins. He'll fake from 16. Go on the baseline. Now faded. Have a shot blocked by Quillbang. Christian Quillbang gets his hand on it. And the Bearcats end up with the ball. Quillbang will bring it across the timeline, and a pass on the right side is taken by Heisler. Heisler trying to work in to the lane, and he's going to be fouled. Block is going to be called on Trent Carl. His first 14 fouls against the Tornadoes. And coming in for the first time will be Taylor Morin into the game for Cavalier. Morin is a 6'3" junior. There's a new shot clock here with the fouls. An inbounds pass to Komorowski. He'll stop, let the defender go by, and put up a 14-foot shot that's good. Jaden Komorowski, his first 2 of the night, 23-20. Tornadoes lead down to 3. Is spinning towards the lane is Robbins. Robbins will kick it out to Crest. To Robbins off left side. Back to Crest up by the timeline. Over the right side of Bearson in the corner, it goes to Crest. As up top of the key to Carl, has the ball go off his hand, almost over and back, but he saves it back to Crest with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Crest looks for Robbins left side, now goes to, Carl looks for Crest and gets it to him there. Back to Carl, top of the key. Carl passing the lane, goes to Crest, turn around, shot from 13, is up, a little strong. Rebounds taken down by Weston, outlet pass to Heisler, and the Bearcats now can tie it with a 3, and they're going to call a timeout. 2:31 to go here, second quarter. 2:31 to go, second quarter. First time out of the game called by the Bearcats, as it's first time out for either team. Bearcats have the ball as they come across the timeline to Quillbank. Quillbank brings it to Heisler, looks for a screen from Weston, looks for a little pick and roll action. They go right side instead to Quillbank. He's got an 18-foot shot. Let's go! Quillbank with 5, and it's 23-22. Bearcats have clawed their way back to it in 1 point. Here are the Tornadoes. Cavalier, the number 3 ranked team of the state. A pass out by the half line goes to Carl. He steps up, looks for 3, goes to Bearenson. Bearenson in the corner to Morin. To Bearenson, left-sided pass to Robbins. Robbins in a long 3, and it's no good. Rebound's tipped up by Crest. That won't go. And a foul on the rebound's going to be over the back call against Dean Bearenson. And that's going to be number 3 on Bearenson. 16 fouls, or check that, 5 team fouls on Cavaliers, so no bonus yet, but Bearenson again, a very costly foul there. And Steiger will check in. Bearenson will sit down. Bearenson, one of Cavaliers' best defenders. He'll ride the pine here for the rest of this first half. 1:57 to go in the second. As an inbounds pass will come to Quillbank. Bearcats could take a lead as they come up across the half line as they bring a pass over left side to Weston. Weston has ball knocked out of his hands and stolen by Robbins. Good quick hands there by Brock Robbins as the outlet will go to Steiger. 4 turnovers against North Star. Robbins with a pass to the free throw line, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Heisler. Or check that, they're going to call a traveling violation against Robbins. That's what it's going to be. Didn't see the call though by Kevin Dolly right away, or misinterpreted it anyway, of course. And that's going to give it back to the Bearcats, who again look to take a lead here with 1:35 to go in the second quarter. The Bearcats up top with Quillbank, left side to Hunt. Hunt up top to Weston. He'll fake a 3, get Robbins off his feet. Go free throw line. 15-foot shot is short. Gets his own rebound. Second effort's up. It's good! And it's 24-23 Bearcats. As on the inbounds, we have a whistle and looks like a foul called against North Star right after the Bearcats just took that lead. A reach-in foul is going to be called on Jaden Komrosky, his first. And it'll be one of the chance for 2. Here for Trent Carl. Carl, 5'8" junior. He'll look for his first points tonight. He's yet to go to the free throw line. And his first free toss is up and in. He'll be awarded with another. Bison tied at 7 after 1 quarter with New Hampshire tonight. We're tied at 24 here between the Bearcats and the Tornadoes here in Boys Hoops and Candy. Second shot by Carl's up and in, and Cavalier will regain a 1-point lead. 1:18 to go in the half as the Bearcats will inbound. As the inbounds pass will come to Weston. Weston across the half line, pass right side to Komrosky. Looks for a lob to Quillbank. Up top of the key, they'll go to Heisler instead. And continue to work the perimeter. Left side it comes to Weston. Up top to Quillbank. Quillbank, a ball fake move, gets in the free throw line, kicks it to Weston. Alex a 3, and it rolls around and drops off. Rebound's taken down, and it comes off to Crest. Outlet pass to Carl. Traders still a 1-point lead now, 25-24. Under a minute to go. So pass right side is going to be stolen by Komrosky. A pass to Heisler. Johnny Alea blocked out of bounds from behind by Robbins. Robbins showing that great athleticism he possesses that time. It looks like it was going to be an easy basket for the Bearcats, but they still will get the ball. 6 turnovers on Cavalier now. Bearcats will inbound as Heisler looks on the left side, goes to Komrosky. Now to Weston. In the corner to Heisler. Heisler pass left side, Komrosky. They drop it down to Hunt. Hunt back it in on Morin. Fadeaway shot from 10. It's good! Matthew Hunt to the basket. 26-25. Bearcats by 1. 30 seconds to go here in the first half. And Cavalier across with Carl to Crest. Out to Carl by the half line. To Robbins. Shot clock and game clock about identical here. So Cavalier looking like they're going to hold it for 1. As they get to Robbins to Carl. 15 seconds to go here in this first half. To Robbins. To Crest, now back up to Carl. 10 seconds on the shot clock, and pretty much the game clock as well. Bounce pass to Morin. 5 seconds. They go to Carl, back to Morin. They want to find Crest. Pass inside, knocked away by Hunt and stolen by Weston. And he will just dribble it out for the end of the first half of basketball.
And many more stocking stuffers. See what happens when horsepower meets reindeer power. Stop in and get your Case IH gifts from Hanson's Auto and Implement Grafton and Hanson's Implement Cavalier.
All right, we go to the third quarter, as with the basketball here, the Bearcats have started up. Here's Weston with a shot inside. Alex's shot will roll off the rim, no good. Rebound's going to be taken down by Cavalier. They trail by a point as they begin the third quarter. Cavalier, the pass to Cresta was behind him. It's tipped and stolen away by Heisler. Go all the way down. High-arcing shot at the glass, no good. Rebound, Komrosky will put it up and in. And that'll put the Bearcats up by 3 off the 8th turnover against the Tornadoes. As Carl come across the timeline, it looks like he double dribbled, and he did. Bothered there defensively by Komrosky. 9 turnovers now against Cavaliers. Bearcats will have it again, leading by 3. And the Bearcats on the inbound, it will come indeed. Here's to Quilvang. Quilvang will bring it to Heisler up on the timeline to Weston, now to Hunt. Routed pass out of wing is going to be taken in by Quilvang. And it comes to Heisler, to Matthew Hunt. Out of Komrosky is at the free throw line. 15-foot shot is up, no good. Rebound's taken down by Robbins. Tornadoes have it back down 3. Robbins across the timeline. And looks for a pass to Carnell. Gets a bounce pass free throw line to Bearcats, who's playing at 3 personals. The only player at any extreme foul trouble here as we go to the second half. Cavalier to the left side of Robbins. Robbins fakes a 3. Wants a free throw line jumper. Can't get it off. And down in the corner out of the wing, it's going to be Robbins. Robbins steps up, looks up for 1 for 18. Now goes to Steiger, and Steiger's fouled from behind by Matthew Hunt. Matt is going to pick up his 3rd personal. Got a halftime score in from out west this evening. 4 wins Minnewacan playing Beulah, and 4 wins is leading Beulah 33-27. As that is at the half. Cavalier the basketball, pass right side of Bearcats. Bearcats looks to drop it in, goes left side, it goes to Carl, touch pass to Crest on the wing, and he'll pull it back out. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Again, Bearcats leading 28-25. Pass free throw line to Bearcats. Back it goes to Crest, bounce pass to the corner, goes to inside. They work it from Carl to Crest. His first shot no good. He fakes, he shoots in his second efforts up and in. Ryan Crest has got 8 points. 28-27. Bearcats lead is 1. 6 minutes to go here, third quarter. Bearcats across the timeline. Right side with it is Weston. Up top of the key, it goes to Hunt. Hunt drops it into Quilvang. Christian left-handed shot off the glass. Good! And they called a goaltend against Cavalier that would have counted even had it not gone in. So a basket will give a 3-point lead back here for the Bearcats. 30-27, under 6 to play, third quarter. Cavalier the pass left side, and it comes to Robbins. Robbins up top of the key to Carl. Carl will pass right side of Bearcats. Bearcats still in this 2-3 zone they've been using all night. Now pass the corner to Robbins. Here's a 3, and it's too hard. Rebound is going to be on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball. They're going to call it between Crest and Quilvang. And Cavalier will keep the basketball with a possession out of their direction. With 5:41 to go here in the third. As the inbounds pass will come to Robbins. Nope, it's too high for him. It's off his fingertips, and it's stolen by the Bearcats. As North Star's got it again with Komrosky across the timeline. He almost throws it away to Hunt, but he'll pull it in. Hunt to pass into Weston. Tough catch for Alex. Shot is up and no good, and a foul on the rebound. There's going to be an over-the-back call against Alex Weston. That's going to be number 3 on Alex. 2 team fouls against North Star. As Carl Knopfklem will come in for the Tornadoes. 30-27, Tornadoes trailing here. 5:25 to play in the third. They've got it back as Clem almost travels. He does. Again, Komrosky just kind of rushing up on these defenders, and it's forcing. That's the second time Komrosky has caused a turnover. Cavalier wants a timeout to talk about. Bearcats the ball to Cavalier, calling their first time out of the evening. 5:24 to go here in the third quarter, and it's 30-27 Bearcats. And the Bearcats with it over left side. They look up top of the key to Heisler. Heisler to the right side to Hunt. Hunt outside to Heisler, out by the timeline to Weston on the right wing. Weston looks to drop it into Hunt. Now he's just going to drive the lane himself. Weston floats up a shot from 8. It's no good. Rebound's tipped out to Heisler on top of the key. They go to Komrosky. Here's a 3. And it's just short. Rebound's taken down by Crest. Outlet pass to Robbins. Robbins now with Quilvang to beat. Works himself inside. Up and under move. Shot is going to be blocked from behind. And a foul perhaps might be called here on Weston. A foul from behind. We'll see. Nope, they're going to call it on Quilvang. And Bearcats fans took a huge sigh of relief there. That would have been Weston's 4th. It's only Quilvang's 2nd. 3 team fouls on North Star. Robbins will go to the line to shoot 2 regardless. And Robbins' first shot to the line is up and in. He's got 9 points tonight. His first free throw attempt of the evening. And it's 30-28. Tornadoes do within 2. Second shot is up and in. That's good. So 2 from the line. Here for Brock Robbins, and it's 30-29. Tornadoes to within one as we get close to the halfway point of the third quarter. Bearcats with the basketball, left side of it, Heisler. Heisler to Hunt, looks at a 16-footer, hoping to lob it inside of Quillbang. Turnaround off the glass, good! Assist from Hunt on the basket from Quillbang, and it's 32-29. Bearcats by 3 with 4:29 to play in the third. Cavalier still trying to solve this 2-3 zone. Looking inside is going to be Robinson. He's going to be fouled. And they're going to call a foul on Heisler, his second. 14 fouls on North Star. And Cavalier inbound out by the timeline to Crest. Tornadoes again trailing by 3 now. As Beardson has it up top, and they go to Clem over left side Robbins. Robbins fakes a 3, goes to Crest, now goes to Robbins, and he's going to travel. Took too quick a first step to the lane. That'll be 12 turnovers against Cavalier. And the Tornadoes are going to try to turn on some pressure here once again at 4:14 to go in the third. As an inbounds will come to Komorowski. Now they back off a bit as Komorowski will dribble up. Looks like they don't want Heisler handling the basketball as they've got Clem right with him. Pass on the right side will come to Weston. Weston looks for Quillbang. Free throw line, a pass to Hunt. He'll fly it open 16-footer. It's no good. Rebound is tipped by Quillbang. Quillbang will pull it back out in the corner. Bearcats will pull it on a wing up top of the key, Komorowski. Komorowski right side to Weston. Under 4 to go down here in this third quarter. Now to Hunt at the high post. Pass left side of Quillbang. He'll put up a tough 3. It's in the hole! And he is fouled! Christian Quillbang buries the 3. And he'll get an opportunity to make a rare 4-point play as a foul is called on Ryan Crest. His first personal. As Quillbang to the line, and his shot's up and in. A 4-point play for Quillbang. Bearcats by far the biggest lead of the night now at 7. 36-29. As Cavalier back with the ball as a pass left side, pass out by the half line to Crest. Crest right side to Clem. They'll swing it to Robbins left wing. He wants the drive in. He's cut off by Weston on the baseline. Goes back to Crest. Crest wants to lob it to Steiger. He finds him. Steiger fakes, shoots, and then travels before he gets a shot up. There's another critical turnover against Cavalier. And that's going to give it back to North Star. 3:27 to go in the third. And the Bearcats want a timeout. 3:27 to go third quarter. North Star calling their second timeout of the night. As they lead it 36-27. And they have the basketball as well as Komorowski up at the half line. Dribbles on the right side and looks for Hunt. Comes up top of the key to Weston. Back to Komorowski. Inside they go to Hunt. He'll should put up a shot on the baseline from 14. That's over the basket. Rebound's taken down by Robbins. And Robbins with it over right side, goes to the free throw line. Back out to Carl, who's back in the game. Goes to the free, go down to the corner, I should say, to Crest to put up a shot from 15. It bounces on the rim 4 times and falls off. Rebound's taken down by Robbins, though. Cavalier will keep it. Again, down by 7. Pass in the corner to Crest. Bluffs a 3. Goes into Beardson. Beardson and fakes, puts up a shot underneath the basket. Shot is up and in. Beardson looking to get going tonight. That's his first basket, and it's 36-31. Tornadoes to within 5 with 2:39 to go in the third. Komorowski up across the timeline, brings it top of the key. And a pass left side will go to Weston. Weston, and now we're going to get a foul called away from the basketball. It's going to be a hold of some sort, it looks like, against Ryan Crest. That'll be his second. 2 team fouls against Cavalier. And North Star to throw it in again as the inbounds will come to Quillbang. Quillbang left side to Komorowski. Looks in for Heisler. Lobs it into him. Johnny gets around Carl. Puts a shot up off the window. No good, but a foul. The body is going to be called on Trent Carl, his second. And it'll put Heisler to the free throw line to shoot 2. Heisler 11 points all in the first half. He's yet to go to the line tonight. He's a 6-foot freshman. And his first shot is up and in. Again, hard to believe these 2 starting guards of the Bearcats are just freshmen. Of course, they did see a little bit of varsity time last year as 8th graders. Second shot is up, and that is short. Rebound's taken down, and it comes out into the hands of Robbins. 37-31 Bearcats. Robbins will dribble through traffic and be fouled. As he will get down into the lane as Heisler's going to get his third. So, 3 starters now for North Star. Heisler, Weston, and Hunt each have 3 personals. It's 5 team fouls against the Bearcats, so Cavalier will inbound at mid-court of the new shot clock. Inbounds will come to Carl, back to Robbins. To Carl up top. Pass on the right side of Crest. Crest looks back up top, has the ball knocked away, and it's stolen by Heisler. Heisler down court to Komorowski. He tipped it away in the first place. Komorowski has the ball knocked out of his hands by Crest going down inside. And the Bearcats will inbound on the baseline with Matthew Hunt. As the pass inside is going to be knocked away and stolen by Steiger. Steiger comes up with a steal. He's on the run now for Cavalier. 3-on-3 break. Steiger all the way down. Layup good. He got right down through the Bearcat defense as the inbounds is going to be a reach-in foul called against Crest. Actually, a push call against Ryan Crest. That's going to be his third. So now it's Crest and Beardson with 3 apiece for Cavalier. 37-33, Tornadoes within 4, just under 2 minutes to go here, third quarter. Quillbank will bring it across the North Star. Pass left side to Komorowski, and the wing it goes to Weston. Weston, that gets Komorowski, puts up a 3. It hits the side of the backboard, no good. Rebound comes off to Beardson. Beardson outlet to Crest, fires it quickly down court to Robbins. Here's a 3, that's on the way, and it's in and out. Rebound is going to be tipped around, and it comes to Weston. So the Bearcats have it back as the outlet will come to Heisler. They still lead by 4, 90 seconds to go in the third. Quillbank trying to beat Steiger to the baseline. Now he pulls back from the 16-footer. It's good! 10 points in this quarter for Christian Quillbank, and it's 39-33 Bearcats. Crest will come right back down and go through the defense for a pair 4. The Tornadoes make it 39-35. Crest has 10 now for Cavalier. He and Robbins each have 10 to lead the team. Bearcats have it down in the corner to Heisler. Into Komorowski. Nice pass to Hunt. Hunt has trouble catching it, and by the time he does, he's fouled. And a foul will be coming on the arm here for Cavalier. It'll come to Brock Robbins. That'll be his first. 5 team fouls of the Tornadoes. 2 shots to the line now for Matt Hunt. Bearcats lead 39-35, 1:02 to go in the third. Hunt's first shot is up and no good. And a 6'2 junior. So he told you in the first half, North Star, no juniors, or no seniors, I should say, and no sophomores on this team. They started 3 juniors and 2 freshmen tonight. Hunt's second shot is up, and that's too hard. Overcompensated maybe a bit there on the first miss. Rebounds are taken down by Robbins, and Cavaliers got it back, still trailing by 4. Under a minute to go as Crest gets a free throw line. 15-foot shot is up and no good. Rebounds taken down by Komorowski. Komorowski wanted to fire it quickly down to Heisler, but Cavalier does get back defensively, so Jaden will just bring it across the timeline with 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Bearcats over to Hunt, right wing. Hunt looks in for Quillbank, comes up top to Komorowski. Pass out left side to Weston. Weston will drop it to Quillbank. He'll step up. 16-foot shot is short. Rebound taken down, and it comes off into the hands of Robbins for Cavalier. 30 seconds to go here in the third. Shot clock is off. Robbins dribbles up, dribbles off the shoe of Heisler. No call against the Bearcats for a kick. So Heisler ends up at the ball, and he's going to go all the way down and have the ball knocked out of his hands going into the lane. Knocked out by Crest. Terry Belzer will check in for the Bearcats. As getting a break here will be Weston to those 3 personal fouls. Here's the Bearcats will inbound. Heisler looks inside, goes right side to Quillbank. Quillbank to Komorowski. Shot clock is off, and the Bearcats, Jeff Hagler is telling him to pull it out and hold it for 1. 15 seconds now as Cavalier letting him hold it. Out by the half line as Komorowski will go over right side to Quillbank. 10 seconds. Christian up top of the key to Hunt. Left side it goes to Heisler. 5 seconds. They go back to Quillbank. Looks at a 3. Dribbles around that. Goes up on Steiger. Shot from 14 is short. And that'll end our third quarter of play. Should have an exciting fourth quarter to come. To the fourth quarter, Bearcats leading the Tornadoes 39-35 as we are good to go here for our fourth quarter of basketball. Should be an entertaining one for sure. As the Bearcats will inbound as they have the ball to start the fourth. Pass right side. Up down by the half line. Actually, it's going to be Hunt on wanting to go to Heisler. Through the pass too high for him. It's off his fingertips and out of bounds. Well, it looks like the Bison are in good shape now in the second quarter, by the way. They're leading New Hampshire now 24-7 as Robbins is going to go right into score here for Cavalier to cut this game to a 2-point advantage for North Star. An offensive touchdown for North Dakota State, not scored, unfortunately, by Travis Beck, but it still brings a 24-7 lead for the Bison over New Hampshire. As the Bearcats try to get a pass down on low, and a pass knocked away from Quillbank from behind by Robbins. It's going to be stolen by Beardson. So a turnover there again on the Bearcats, and now Cavalier can tie or go back ahead with a 3 with 7:19 to go in the fourth. As Crest has it over left side, still in the 2-3 zone here, the Bearcats. They've dared the Tornadoes to beat them with 3s, and they have been able to do so for the most part as they get a pass to Steiger. Her first shot is up no good. He gets his own rebound twice, and his third effort is up and in. The third time the charm for Steiger. We're tied at 39, 6:59 to 6:59 to play, I should say, here in the fourth. And the Bearcats come. Komorowski looks over right side, gets a pass out of Quillbank. He's going to be fouled by Steiger, who's gambling for a steal instead of get his first personal. 16 fouls against Cavalier. North Star via the bonus the rest of the way after they inbound. With 6:54 to go. We're tied at 39 between the Bearcats and the Tornadoes. Pass off right side of Komorowski. Komorowski now up top to Weston. Weston to Komorowski. Looks loud again. to Hunt. Now top of the key to work it to Heisler. Heisler left side of Weston to Quillbang. Down left baseline. He'll fake to get around Steiger. Go around Crest. His shot is up and no good. Rebound to Robbins. And the Tornadoes now, the first 2 baskets of this quarter, now they can take a lead on this trip down the floor. Robbins with it right side. As they go to Crest, up over right wing, it comes to Bearnson. Dean Bearnson looks, free throw line, it goes to Crest. Crest looks for Robbins, throw it behind him. Robbins is cutting to the basket as the pass went over to him. From Ryan Crest, it's out of bounds. 16 turnovers. Got to believe that's got to be the most this season by Cavalier. And we're tied at 39. Bearcats with it now with a chance to break up that 39-all tie up here with 6-12 to play in the fourth. Bearcats with a pass, Quillbang left side to Weston. Weston looks over right side and gets it to Heisler. He'll fake a 3. Now pass it to Hunt, who's open underneath the basket. Shots up and in. Good cut underneath the hoop there by Matthew Hunt. He gets his third hoop. 41-39 Bearcats. Under 6 to play here in the fourth. Robbins now up top of the key with it. Here's Carl. Looks for a no-look pass and finds it. Goes inside of the foul. Should be called. Steiger going up, getting the pass from Carl. He's going to be fouled from behind by Quillbang. Bearcats not happy with that call, but Quillbang's going to get his third. And 2 shots to the line here for Blaine Steiger. And his first shot is up and no good. Steiger now with 10 points. And that is the third Bearcat in double figures this evening. He'll try a second shot now. Shoot the third Tornado in double figures, excuse me. The second shot is up and good. So Steiger with 11 points, I should say. It's his first free throws. The Bearcats pressure against the Tornadoes. A battle for it on the sideline. As the ball out of bounds, I'm going to say last touch by Cavaliers. Diving for it was Steiger. But the Bearcats will have it back here with a 41-40 lead. And now the shot clock never got turned off here. Now they'll actually reset it. But all right. Bearcats will have it across the timeline, and with it is going to be Quillbang. Quillbang crossover dribble move, gets him into the lane. Finger roll, way up, is up and in. That finger roll for Quillbang makes it 43-40 Bearcats. And Cavalier across once again. A pass on the wing will come to Bearnson. Bearnson trying a dangerous pass across the timeline, or across the lane, I should say. That's picked up by Heisler to Komrosky. Way up good. 45-40 Bearcats. 17 turnovers on Cavalier. Robbins up top of the key, and look at this Carl. Bounce pass right side of Robbins. Wants a 3. Is Quillbang out on him. Can't get it off. Now bounce pass into Crest. Crest works around Hunt. Shot up from 10 is good. And Ryan Crest with 12. 45-42. Bearcats lead at 3. Quillbang a pass tip that comes to Weston. And the Bearcats quickly will come across the timeline. A pass offside to Quillbang. He'll fake on the baseline. Now put up another floater from 10. No good. Rebounds battle for it. It comes off to Bearnson. Is going to be fouled. And the foul's going to come to Quillbang. And on Christian, that's going to be his 4th with 4:39 to go here in the fourth quarter. And it's also bonus time here for Cavalier. Both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. So let's see. Shooting one of the chance for 2 is going to be who? It's going to be Dean Bearnson. Wanted the chance for another. Yeah, it looks like the Bearcats want another timeout. 4:39. Bearnson is going to go to the line. Wanted the chance for 2 coming out of the timeout. And his first shot is up and in. Bearnson now 2 for 3. Might have said it's his first trip to the line. Actually, it's his second. He has 4 points now this evening. Second shot is up. That's going to be too strong. Rebounds taken down by Weston. And the Bearcats will have a 2-point lead as they bring the ball back as a pass up the floor comes to Komrosky across the timeline with 4.5 to play here in this fourth quarter. Bearcats lead 45-43. Komrosky a pass outside to Weston. Weston looks down for Heisler. Now looks for Quillbang. Now looks for anybody. Now puts the ball on the floor. And just as good a pass to Quillbang back up top of the key. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Pass left side will come to Heisler. Heisler to Hunt. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Left side Komrosky. Jane, I'm not sure if he sees the clock. 5 seconds on the shot clock. They go to Weston. There's an open 3, and it's going to be short. And rebound's taken down by Robbins. Robbins quickly across for Cavalier. Spinning down in the lane. Nice move. Floater from 10. Good. Oh, what a move for Brock Robbins. To tie it up at 45. Under 4 to go now here in this fourth quarter. Bearcats have it again. As they'll walk it up here with Quillbang across the half line with 3:45 to go. Quillbang again playing with 4. Personal fouls. Up to Hunt, up to the top of the key. Looks in for Weston. Right side of Heisler. Heisler looks back, and now we're going to get a foul call away from the ball. Looks like it's going to be called on Robbins for a push. At the free throw line on Komorowski. Robbins will get his second. And now Jaden Komorowski to the line for the first time. Freshman guard, 6'2 freshman. Wanted a chance for another. He's got 6 tonight. Has not been to the line. And his first free throw is up and good. Shot that just like a senior. 46-45 Bearcats by 1. 3:38 to go in the fourth. Komorowski's second. This one's going to be short. Rebound's taken down by Robbins. Robbins across the timeline and a pass up top. He gets a pass back and fly a three. It's in the hole. A three for Brock Robbins. And the Tornadoes will get the lead back with that shot. 48-46, 3:19 to go in the fourth. Komorowski a pass left side to Quilvang. Quilvang to Weston. Has Bearson on it. Comes down to the key. Who pass left side to Heisler. Heisler looks for Komorowski coming through the lane. Up top it comes to Hunt. They sag off Hunt. They get it to Komorowski. 18-foot shot. Good! Komorowski ties it at 48. 3 minutes to go here in the fourth. As Cavalier the basketball. Left side it comes to Robbins. And Robbins is going to draw a foul on Quilvang as he goes to the basket. Looks like that is going to be his fifth. And it is going to be 5 personals against Christian Quilvang. He is going to leave the floor, the leading scorer for the Bearcats tonight. And he's going to leave with 17 points in the game. So the Bearcats are going to lose their leading scorer. Now Jeff Hagler gets 30 seconds to decide who he wants to bring in. As Robbins is going to go to the line, looks for 1 and a chance for 2 at the free throw line. Terry Belzer is the gentleman who's going to be coming on. As Quilvang gets a nice hand as he comes off. So the drive of the baseline. Call a blocking foul on Quilvang. And he will leave the game here with 2:56 to go in the fourth. 1 of the chance for 2 now, I believe it is, here for Brock Robbins. And his first shot is up and in. Robbins, a junior, 6'3 junior, has 18 points tonight. And his second shot is good. So 2 from the line for Robbins. 50, 5-0 to 48 now. Tornadoes leading. An inbounds pass going to be a foul called on Robbins. A foul call reaching in on Komorowski. And Bryce Laxdell now arguing the situation here with Robbie Peterson. That's going to be Robbins' third. Nobody on Cavalier's team has no more than 3 fouls now. As it's Robbins, Crest, and Bearson each with 3. Komorowski, 1 of the chance for 2. This team trailing by 2. Here's his free throw. It's up and good. So now 10 for Komorowski tonight. His second is good. Rolls around and drops through. 1 rolled old coffee there indeed for Jaden Komorowski. We're tied at 50 with 2:49 to go in the fourth. Cavalier back across it with it is Crest to pass left side of Robbins. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Tornadoes. Timeout on the floor. No trouble with New Hampshire now. They lead 31-7. With 2 minutes to go in the second quarter is Brock Jensen, another touchdown pass. Here it's tied at 50 between Cavalier and North Star. Here in boys hoops, Tornadoes have it. Here's Carl. The 3 is first attempt of the night, and it's too hard. Rebound to Steiger. He'll fake. He'll shoot up a shot. Blocked from behind by Weston. Battle from the ball. Weston will end up with it. Gets a pass to Heisler. 2:25 to play in the fourth. We're tied at 50. And across the timeline will come Johnny Heisler. Pass is going to be tipped and stolen away by Crest. Crest going in for a layup. Good. Ryan Crest, the steal and the layup. 52-50 now. Tornadoes lead by 2. Bearcats coming up. Weston dribbling up against Bearson. Bearson picking him up here is all the way at the floor. Weston across the timeline. And a pass left side to Hunt. Hunt looking down. He gets it to Belzer, right side. Belzer up top of the key. Komorowski. Again, Christian Quilvang is fouled out. Quilvang with it out by the timeline. Under 2 minutes now left to play. 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Bearcats. Pass left side. It comes up top of the key, actually, to Weston. Alex Weston, guarded by Bearson, almost lost the ball. So he tried a crossover move. Pass right side. Now he gets around to the lane. Shot is on the right side of the lane. I should say no good. Rebound to Belzer. Hits on a shot that's rejected by Crest, who's got Robbins wide open down the floor. Shot is up and in. And a timeout's going to be called by the... And again, Christian Quilvang fouled out with about 3.5 minutes. There's a little more than that, I guess, here to go. The Bearcats will inbound with Hunt. Full court pressure by Cavaliers. They look in. Hunt looks for Komorowski and gets it to him. So Jaden Komorowski will dribble up here as the Bearcats desperately looking to convert here. They're down 2 possessions with 1:22 to go. Komorowski double teamed up top of the half line. Just does get a pass over to Heisler. Heisler into Weston. Weston shot for glass. Good. A fine assist there from Heisler to Weston. And it's 54-52. Tornadoes lead down to 2 as we get close to a minute to go. In regulation, Carl up top of the key. Gets it at Crest. To Carl. Right wing it comes to Bearson. Bearson to Robbins. He'll take a 3 down and over. Hunter shot the glass. Good. Another huge basket for Brett Robbins. Has 13 points does block here in his 4th quarter. Komorowski almost a steal. Robbins trying to poke it away from him, but Jeff Hager will call a timeout. Left to go. We just got our word on that. Another boys basketball game tonight. Again, the Bison are cruising 31-7 now over New Hampshire. Komorowski gets an inbounds pass, goes to Heisler off the timeout. Back to Komorowski. They drop it down. They want to go to Weston. Weston almost has it tipped away by Bearson. Now dribbles it off. Looked like his thigh as it's going to come. Robbins has a steal, and Cavalier's going to get a timeout. So a turnover, and Cavalier will take a timeout. We'll take a quick one now as well. 35 seconds left. Cat bench. 56-52 Tornadoes. As Cavalier looks to inbounds, they look and they lob it to Carl. Makes an over-the-shoulder catch just to get a hold of the basketball. Pressure out on the Bearcats. Carl falls and travels. Traveling called against the Tornadoes. 31 seconds now to go here in the 4th. And the Bearcats have it, again down 2 possessions, 56-52. They'll inbound underneath their basket with Heisler. Yeah, now Kevin Dolly calling timeout here. As both coaches now barking at Kevin Dolly. Pushing off inside. Bearcats get it inbounds to Hunt. Hunt throws a shot at the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound and he's fouled. A foul's called against the Tornadoes. Hunt will go to the line, one of the chance for 2. And a foul's called on Robbins, his 4th. As Matt Hunt 0 for 2 from the line tonight, but big free throws here for the junior. It's one of the chance for another. No shot on the foul. Hunt's free throws up. It's good! It's a 1-possession game here with 28 seconds left to go. 56-53 Tornadoes. Hunt now with his 2nd, and that's going to be too hard. Rebound is going to take a weird carry, and it comes to Bearson. Bodies flying everywhere. Cavalier's got it as Crest looks back for Bearson. And Bearson's got it about half court. 56-53 Tornadoes. Bearson across the timeline to Steiger. Steiger is going to be fouled with 15 seconds left to go, and a foul is going to come to Matthew Hunt. That is going to be his 4th. 19 fouls against the Bearcats. It'll be one of the chance for 2 here for Blaine Stein here for the Tornadoes. And his first shot is up and no good. Rebound comes to Weston. Bearcats have it. I believe they are out of timeouts. Bearcats in the pass right side of Heisler. Wide open 3. Oh, it's over the bucket. He had defense flying at him just at the last second. As the Tornadoes have it as they want a timeout as the rebound came to the Bearson. Is there going to be a foul? Weston trying to foul. Bryce Laxdal, Cavalier coach, trying to call timeout. It looks like the foul is going to come before the timeout is called. So Bearson will step to the line. It's now double bonus time here for the Tornadoes. And a foul is going to be called on Weston, his 4th. And to the line will go Dean Bearson to shoot 2. He is 2 of 4 from the line this evening. Still a 1-possession game at this moment. His Bearson free throw is up and no good. 4.8 seconds officially on the clock here in the 4th. Bearson's 2nd is up, and that's good. And that should ice it for the Tornadoes, who will call a timeout. And they're going to get a full of the season now. North Star will drop to 4-3 on the year. We'll talk about both teams' next games.